101.1 FM and AM 1160 WCCS 849 in the morning. Linda Mitchell is with us from downtown Indiana, visits once a month. And, well, in the month of May, downtown Indiana is going to be a very, very busy place. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us here today. I'm right, aren't I? It's going to be busy in downtown Indiana this month.
It's always busy, but yes, we are busy in the month of May. Outdoor events are starting up. We had the Mental Health Awareness Day hosted by IRMC yesterday. That seemed really to be a hit. I think they're talking about doing that annually. West Sylvania is coming up on May 26th, the big outdoor concert. On next Wednesday, Eisenhower Elementary is having their math walk around town, so you might see some young people around town doing math.
Yeah.
And then just in general, we're planning for our summer events like Taste and Tour, which is July 19th. And somewhere in there, we're going to sneak out and hang up some flower baskets. So
there you go. And the Jimmy Stewart weekend is coming up, too.
Jimmy Stewart weekend. How could I forget the big birthday, 110th birthday of Jimmy Stewart?
You only have to go upstairs for that,
I know. How lucky am I?
Oh, it'll be a fabulous month in downtown Indiana. It's a very, very busy place. And it's interesting. The campus sort of, I don't want to say empties out, but the population does go down as the students leave IUP. And too bad for them because they're missing out on some really big opportunities and fun. Yeah,
we're actually in Everything Old is New Again news. We're bringing back Love in Downtown every second in June.
Oh, good.
I don't know how many folks remember that event, but it was a popular event from years past. So we're going to try it out in the summer months, the second Friday of each month, June, July, and August. We're going to, from 5 to 7, have some special activities downtown that revolve around a theme. The first one will be an old-fashioned summer. So we'll have things like sidewalk sales, maybe a lemonade stand, things like that.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say a lemonade stand.
What says old-fashioned summer like a lemonade stand?
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll have different special things that we'll publicize, and the idea is that people can come downtown on a Friday night and kind of stroll around and have a nice time and maybe acquaint themselves with all the businesses in the downtown.
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. Now, when is that starting?
That is June 8th from 5 to 7.
Oh, good.
5 to 7 is the first one, and that's going to be an old-fashioned summer. Then on July 13th, we're going to have a scavenger hunt, which should be fun. And then finally on August 10th, the theme will be loving our pets, because we know that everyone loves their pets, and that's something everyone can get behind. Everyone loves animals.
Now, the last time you were here, we talked about the flower baskets. You just mentioned them a couple of moments ago, and sponsoring of flower baskets. How has that whole program been going?
It's going well. We're up to about 20 baskets sponsored, and we've also been talking to Lowe's about what they might be able to do, and they're willing to work with us within our budget, it seems, and try to help us pull something together as far as a really nice flower display for the baskets. And we have Don Huey is going to help us put them up again in his bucket truck. So it's all coming together.
Yeah, good.
We're going to get some volunteers together to play in the dirt and put them together, and then we'll get them up before Memorial Day. So that's going well. And our Adopt-A Block is going well too. We're up to 8 organizations who have adopted parts of downtown. You may have seen S&T Bank employees out there on Tuesday. They cleaned up the 800 block plus North and South 8th Street. They picked up all the litter, swept up the sidewalks. Looks really nice. So we have a lot going on downtown as far as keeping downtown beautiful and clean. Yeah, and that's such a big thing and very important. Now, if people want to know about Adopt-A Block or adopting a flower basket or two, what do they need to do? All they need to go to our website, downtownindiana.org. So if you go to downtownindiana.org, it is on the front page of the website. And while you're there, you may want to sign up for our newsletter as well. We put out a weekly newsletter, and what's nice is it's not just news about downtown Indiana, it's also news from all of our 108 members. So as I was talking to Carrie out in the lobby, she said she was perusing it yesterday to look at all the different Mother's Day options and make plans with her family. So it's a lot of different events. If you want to go to one place and get it delivered to your mailbox weekly and see kind of all the different events going on without having to, hunt all over, it's nice to get that newsletter. Yeah. Linda Mitchell is with us from downtown Indiana, outlining what is the start of what will be a very busy summer for the organization and for downtown Indiana, all of the business folks and the residents of the town. And that's what it's really all about. Yes, you're fostering business, of course, in downtown Indiana, and you're helping the businesses
but it's all about Indiana as a whole, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. And this is actually National Small Business Week, so we've been saluting our small businesses all week. As I know, S&T Bank and First Commonwealth Bank have been profiling different businesses on their Facebook pages. But it's really time for all of us to think about the small businesses we frequent and the small businesses that are here in Indiana, and just maybe give them a thank you this week. Just say thanks for being here.
Yeah. We're coming up on about 6 months since the structural changes within downtown Indiana. And how have they been going? Is everything settling into place the way that you had hoped that they would?
I think so. I mean, nothing ever goes 100% to plan, but definitely we have a great crew of volunteers. We have a wonderful board, and we have groups of folks that work on each one of our events. They certainly aren't something that anyone does alone. So, for example, for our folk festival in September, we have a wonderful group of people who are experts in marketing and music and all different aspects of the event that come together to pull that event together. And so we're really lucky to have, as usual in Indiana, I always think that, people will always step up here and they'll always help you out. So, and the borough, we work very closely with the borough. So a lot of times we get help from them, which is wonderful.
I was going to mention that relationship and the borough police especially.
Definitely.
The way that they work with you.
Yeah, I meet with Chief Sutton regularly, talk to Lieutenant Shaw regularly. They help with all of our events. They're always there to do what they can for us. I attend community development meetings. Peter Broad, the president of Borough Council, is on our board. So we really work very closely with them, and they're very supportive of our efforts.
Yeah. And if folks want to know more about events that are going on, about downtown Indiana as a whole, about their opportunity to join or to take part in some of those events, you're pretty easy to look up, aren't you?
Yep. It's just downtownindiana.org. And we also have a Facebook page and a Twitter account if you'd like to follow along with us. And we're located in the basement of the library. If you want to make it through the construction or come under the scaffolding, you're always welcome to stop by and say hello. Yeah.
And you mentioned the newsletter. I get it in my inbox as well. That's a very helpful thing to, sometimes you might get toward the end of the week and not have time or remember to look it up, but boom, it pops up right there in your inbox and you can open it up right away and cruise right down through it.
Right. And as I said, we try to highlight things that our members have going on. So it's kind of a roundup of all the events going on around town in one place, which makes it easy to use. We hope that it's easy to use.
Terrific stuff. Well, the month of May is really a ramped up month for downtown Indiana. Linda, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank here on WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.